What's up, guys? You know what's cool? You guys are cool. So I'm back. I've been on a 3-week hiatus working on my house in North Carolina, and now I'm back on the YouTubes, and today we're going to talk about some new gimbals from Radiomaster. They are the CNC metal gimbals that install in your TX16. I believe they might fit in the TX12. You could give it a try. They are much better than the original Hall gimbals. These were the sought after gimbals for quite some time, but there's quite a bit of plastic on this one in comparison. I'm going to show you a little bit about how the new ones install. There's one cable to plug in, and if you want to add LEDs to the new ones, you can do that, or you can add LEDs to your existing radio setup to make them have the super bling. So I'm going to turn this on. Check this out. Boom. And we're running Edge TX. And I might have talked to you about Edge TX already. It is the new operating system that you can run on your Radiomaster radio. Super cool. And it's working along with the Beta FPV Micro TX. This is a great combo. It's like my radio has 3 new things all in one on this radio. So it's completely transformed, and now it's super cool looking. Look at that. These are about $80 for the CNC metal gimbals, and I mean, just to show you the difference there, I mean, look at that. I don't even know if you can see how much metal is down in here, but these are super cool. Now, one other thing that someone was saying, they didn't give full extension. Well, yeah, actually you do get full extension. It goes all the way out to the edge. If they are properly installed, look at that, they almost touch the edge. You get all the way to each corner, no problem, all the way around. So I'll try to show you that a little closer up, but this is a nice upgrade. So yeah, I feel like these will outlast me and everybody else on the planet. These are very durable and they feel pretty good. You can also adjust the tension inside, and as long as you have the LEDs properly installed, you will get full extension all the way out for your sticks, and there is no binding or touching the side. Even if I take off these covers, my spade covers, those were from a company called Bestum Aerial. You get those for about $5, but look at that. It's all the way to the edge, and I have full extension. No problemo. So full range of motion on these, and I'm ready to fly this. But let me show you how they install. They're not too hard. They're really not too hard. If you can pull off the 2 sides here, actually just pull it off right like that. You have, like, I believe it's like 4 screws total. You have some at the bottom. You have to take your battery out as well. And once you do that, pop the top and the back off, and you can install these gimbals probably in about 20 minutes time, 30 if you take your time. I suggest taking your time. We also plugged in the LEDs, and I'm going to show you where those LEDs plug in to the radio when we take it apart together. So let's go ahead and get started on the install of the AG01s. I'm glad to see you guys. Please do make some comments down below, and check out the link for these if you want to check out the specs. They are pretty cool. Here we go. Alright guys, let's go ahead and unbox and install the AG01s. This doesn't have to be super complicated, okay? There's 4 screws that hold these gimbals on. You're going to remove your old gimbals just like this. This is the new gimbal right here, and it only has 1 plug to plug in, so it's not like rocket science. We don't have to get all technical about everything on this install. Pretty much if you can use a screwdriver, you can install these into your radio without worrying about frying it. This is the plug that plugs in. I'm going to show you exactly where it plugs in on the board. Once you have the back of the radio off, there is 4 screws right here that hold the other gimbal on. Go ahead and remove those 4 screws, and don't forget to remove that second faceplate. The old faceplate has to come out, or you definitely will get some problems there if you try to install both of them, because look, you have a new faceplate on this new CNC gimbal. So once I have that, I have the LEDs here. I'm going to go ahead and pull those out of the pack here. And we have a white faceplate also that goes around where the LED installs to. So it installs right there, and this is the white faceplate. There are grooves on each side of it that kind of show you where it needs to line up. So make sure that you have that set up for your radio, and it will slide right in and lock into place. There is the plug where the LEDs plug in. Right there, make sure you have the LEDs facing toward that little white plate, and it will glow nicely on the outside of your radio like mine does in this video. So you can see the 2 notches there. They line up with the gimbal faceplate as well. just like that, and then you're going to slide your gimbal, your new gimbal, into place just like that. Pretty simple. Make sure you're not pinching that wire on the left right there that comes out, plugs in the LED. Now you're going to take those little screws. They were kind of a pain in the butt to put back on the top right hand corner. They don't give us a lot of space right there, but once you have it all set and plugged in, it should look like that. This is the second one going in right here, and I have the LEDs facing that white plate. The LEDs are facing outwards. Now we can go ahead and take that next stick and plop it into place, and everything's plugged in and ready to go right there. You can freeze this screen if you need to. Now we just need to put the screws on the back side of the radio back, and those leather grips on the side, they just pop off. They're not actually held on by any screws. Just, you know, grab the side of your leather grips and just pop them off. Super easy. And there's two larger screws. I believe these are M3s on the very top. Maybe an M4 driver, I can't remember, but two screws on the top releases that. And now you just pop these side plates back on, no big deal. And these things, I mean, I think it took about, I'd say 20 to 30 minutes to install, because I was really kind of taking my time. I don't want to short out my radio. If you want to wear like an RF bracelet, that will keep it from damaging any electronics with static. A lot of guys that work on computers and hard drives wear those when they're working on stuff, and bam, she is starting up. And now look how beautiful this is. You know, I'm on the fence about whether I'm going to keep the LEDs on there. It's just kind of a showy bling type thing, but if you're into that, that's cool. It would be cool if we could get different colors. I don't know if it has different colors. Would be awesome if there's different colors, but mine are blue. And now to install Edge TX, I'm ready to go. All right, guys, it wasn't the hardest thing in the world. I think just taking your time, putting everything together is probably going to be the key to getting these installed properly. If you put the LEDs in there wrong, you will have some issues with full stick, not being able to get full range of your sticks. But I mean, I can get all the way up to the corners again. Look at that. It's like no problem. Full range, and this faceplate is not in the way. So again, if it's installed properly, you got full range of motion there all the way around, and it's feeling pretty good. It feels nice, smooth, and pretty tight for my setup. I'm gonna put my finger couches back on here, as I call them, and thumb couches. Again, you can check these out at Best Ariel. I'll try to put a link down below for these, because these are super nice for freestyle pilots. My fingers never fall off the stick. I never lose a stick with these. And once you kind of get used to how they feel, they're really, really nice. With the CNC gimbals, my new Edge TX update, I feel like my radio and the LEDs, and I'm still not totally sure if I'm going to keep the LEDs in there. It's, you know, you don't want to attract the Karens, of course. More bling in the field, more lights. I try to keep a lot of LEDs and things off my quads so they're more invisible when I'm flying them and they don't attract so many Karens. But this might be the radio that maybe chills out the Karens and just gets them more interested in the hobby. Maybe not. But anyway, you can check out the link down below for the AG01s. These are super cool. I would pick up a pair and just do the upgrade, because if you want the ultimate gimbals, oh yeah, these are freaking awesome. I will try to put my coupon down below too, so you guys can save 8% off. So please do subscribe on the channel for more new stuff coming out on the channel. It's like Santa Claus came to my house, and there is a ton of boxes over here for me to go through. New quads to fly, RC cars, all kinds of stuff right here on the Drone Camps channel, guys. Take care. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and all that stuff to you guys. I will see you on the next one.